What if we tasted of the water when we were younger, but don't thirst after it now? So I'm going to translate what I'm thinking you're saying is that you were younger and you tasted of the love of God, if that's the way you're saying it, but you don't really thirst after it now. Very good question. Questions like this sometimes are tough to answer because I don't know what happened between the time that you tasted and now. So I could make up some stuff to figure out exactly what you've gone through that would bring you to that point, but I can't. And so I'll say this to you, is the cool thing I enjoy about God is that He's way smarter than I am, and He's actually in control of the whole universe. And the scriptures teach me this, that nobody actually ever seeks after God, but God actually draws us to Himself, and then we respond to that. So let me tell you a little bit of the Jedi mind trick that God just played on you tonight. You tasted of living water when you were younger, and you don't really thirst for it, and you don't have an appetite for the things of God, but you didn't show up at Pub Theology tonight on accident, and I don't know you because all I know is your phone number. And so what I'm going to say this to you is that you didn't show up here on accident. You may have been invited, or you may have come on purpose, not of your own accord, but because God is actually coming to you to whet your appetite for the things that He longs to see happen in your heart. So you may not have a thirst for it now, but I'm telling you that the Creator of the universe brought you here tonight to tell you He still loves you and to invite you to kind of reconsider that idea. So that's that one. There's another one. What does living water mean for healthy, wealthy, happy people? What does living water mean for healthy, wealthy, happy people? I'm going to go with this one on this one, Jim. Is a lot of times if you watch Christian TV, you should turn it off as quickly as you probably turn it on. But a lot of times when you watch Christian TV shows, they tell you that if you start following Jesus, what happens is your acne goes away and you get taller and your girlfriend gets better looking and you get a better job and you get a better car, and that it's kind of like winning the lottery. And so the idea is that if you get this living water from Jesus, you're probably going to be healthy, wealthy, and really happy. But if you actually read the Bible and what Jesus says, He never actually promises that. And the crazy part is all the guys that really super followed Jesus real close, called His disciples, all of them but one actually died in a really negative way by following Him. And they're disciples and we're disciples, and if they got stuff like crucified upside down and heads cut off and boiled in oil, I'm going to say that the guarantee that you follow Jesus and you get healthy, wealthy, and happy is probably not true. And I'll say this: we talked about people that live in Africa tonight that die because they can't get clean drinking water. Do you guys remember when you told God the family that you wanted to be born into? You remember that part? No. By the luck of the sovereignty of God lottery of where you were born, what family you were born into, you showed up somewhere in America. And if you're here tonight, you showed up not by your own accord in some family that had water and may have been wealthy and may have been healthy, and you may be a little bit happy. And that has no connection to anything that you did, and no connection necessarily to what God has brought into your life. And your health and your wealth and your happiness, although they can make this life seem pretty enjoyable, they don't see us through to the other side. And so I would say, what does it mean for healthy, wealthy, and happy people? It means that probably if all you have is your health and your wealth, as we're talking tonight, there's probably something stirring around in your soul of feeling like there's got to be something more than just my health and my wealth. Because I keep getting healthier and I keep making more money, but I keep still feeling like I need to learn how to forgive my mom, or I keep feeling like I need to be able to figure out how to have joy and not just happiness. And I'm trying to figure out how I actually can live with patience and kindness and gentleness and maybe experience some self-control in my life. And so I think it's something that goes deeper than that.